listening to Fresh Take.
You are listening to the Fresh Take Network.
What it is, what to do, welcome to Fresh Take. Joshua, Adam, William, Arbuthnot. It is Bootlegs and B Sides 2012. On this pod, we got all four here to join you today. All four of our amazing, talented people here. We start with the one and the only, the Senator.
What's happening, everyone?
He is a classic. He is a new classic. The one and only new classic, Nick.
What's going on, guys?
And the talented, the sexy, the dangerous, the Devoneer. It's Devon Seal. He's muted. Doesn't want to talk very much.
It wasn't muted before. If I was more selfish, I would be so upset that you introduced Senator before me.
Hey, man.
I've been here the longest.
The people want Senator. They miss him.
That's
They're ready
true.
for 7K to come back.
And I'm just chill.
Okay. Are you saying I'm not?
He's not saying it.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's
Let
not
me
not
explain
saying
the
it.
rules so we can get this kangaroo court over with.
Alrighty.
Okay, as is tradition, I will explain the rules of this here draft. We have categories that we want to fit certain songs into. We will try to make the best playlist as possible. It used to be a cassette, it used to be a CD. Now it's kind of just a Spotify playlist that we throw together. The categories as follows. For the year 2012, rock, pop, electronic, R&B, hip-hop/rap is a separate category. Emerging trend for 2012. That could be a lot of things. I'm interested to hear what you guys have to say. Female vocalist, Canadian content, and we have two wild cards, which were holdovers from the cassette days, but now we just get to throw them in wherever for flow. New within the last couple iterations of this pod, it is purely a draft. So if you take a song, it is off the board, and you have to make do with something else. Am I missing anything?
No, man, we're good.
Okay, 2012. Where were we? How old were we? What were we doing? Who were we with?
Yeah, I'll let you lead on that one now.
Gosh, I was the ripe old age of 18. Just kidding.
No, you weren't.
Just kidding. I was in my early 20s, working retail, getting involved in teenagers' problems that became my own problems, listening to tons of playlists at the store that I worked at. Just come out of school, going out too much, playing lots
Certain
of pool.
store that sold a lot of beachwear.
Okay, yeah, sold a lot of beachwear. But hey,
Leave it at that.
Those playlists were often both ahead of their time and also had a few sneaky songs on there. So I give it credit for
that place
like,
got me into alternative rock. I think that place got a lot of people alternative rock.
Yeah.
I'm giving many hints of what this retailer is. If you can get it, awesome.
That's where I was. Where were you guys?
Nick.
2012. I was in my early 30s, and I was running a well-known sneaker establishment. It was little did I know that the next year would be my last year. But we played a lot of our own music in the store, and there's a lot of songs. Like we kept it current. We kept it current all the time, and there's a lot of songs on here that kind of took me back to those days. It was good. I had with working with that team, my retention was insane. It was essentially the same team for 7 years, and it was kind of took me back a lot, which was good.
Senator.
2012, what was I doing? Honestly, that whole time was a blur for me. So, I was working, DJing, and just And so, like, when I thought about 2012 for a little bit, I was like, oh man, I was only DJing for like 10 years at that point. But then I just really did the math and I was like, nah, I think at that point I was at, because now I'm at 16 years of DJing.
Crazy.
So I think at that year was my 6th year of DJing, getting off of CDs, going into the laptop, all that stuff, switching over like that, and DJing at not-for-profit stuff as well as clubs and all over. So yeah, crazy time.
I was starting college 2012 at the ripe age of 27. So I started broadcast school that year, and this is where we are right now. So it was an interesting transition in my life at that point. And this is actually just around the mark too, where I just started meeting Dev as well. Around this 2011, 2012 is when we started to get to know each other a little bit. Nick and I did know each other, but weren't as friendly as we are now. But did know Nick from the establishments that he worked at, and having the connections to my cousin and Jermaine and a few other people that we know. So
You make it sound like
Senator
you guys
and
had
I-
a beef for a while.
Oh, we did.
We weren't as friendly back then.
We weren't. We weren't.
It was
We
on,
weren't.
it was on site.
It was on site. And then Senator and I, unfortunately, didn't know each other at that point. But yeah, and then for music at this point, yeah, it was interesting. I mean, I got to work at the radio station as well that we had on campus. So you learned a lot of the insight of what goes into playing certain songs and timing. And there was one song on here I really wanted to add. The Cup song from Pitch Perfect was a staple on the radio station at SAIT because it timed out to 2:07, and it was a perfect track when you needed to time out your list perfectly because there was that perfect 2 minutes in there. And I was hoping, I was going over this with a few alum because kind of reminiscent about some of the songs during this time, 2013, that we played on the radio, and that song was one that in the newsroom or when you're in the radio station that came on quite a bit. So yeah, that was what's going on with me in 2012.
Oh, you just reminded me that I was doing a radio show as well at that
wow,
point.
look at you.
I was doing I had a 2-hour college radio show at University of Toronto during that time. So it was like live
Nice.
mixes, and then people were able to call in and all that stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is there one
Nice.
song that stands
Well-
out from your time there that you just couldn't get over, just hate to this day?
No, because I actually got to do like live DJing the whole time. So each week had like a different vibe to it. And then yeah, I did it for about, I think it was solid 8 months that I did it. Yeah.
All right. So just generating the draft right now. The first pick will go to the Senator.
Oof.
The second pick will go to Devin.
Damn it.
The third pick will go to Nick. And the last pick will go to Josh.
All right. We're not doing side A, side B, right? We're just doing
You
choosing.
just go all over, and then you put it
Okay.
together. And since you have last been here, we now put in the rule that once a song is picked,
Yeah, it's
It's
gone.
gone.
Okay,
Yeah.
so my first song that I'm going to choose then is going to be hip hop rap, and it's going to be Money Trees, Kendrick Lamar.
that's on my list. Okay.
I dig it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like it.
That's what more can we say about that song? Hearing him and J Rock perform it at the pop out on top of that, it just shows you
Oh
how
my God,
iconic
yeah.
that song is. So that'll be my first pick.
Nice. Nice. One off
It
my
is
list
my
already.
favorite. It's my favorite of his albums. Is that one?
This wasn't his first album, right? He had one before this one. But this is the one that
Section
made him the
80.
most pop.
Section
This
80,
made him
but they call
Yeah.
they call that a mixtape. But
Yeah.
like,
right.
That's
Right.
an album.
yeah.
All right, Devon.
Fine. If you're gonna make me do it, I'm just gonna cue this up right now. I'm pretty sure. Okay. I just want to make sure the date's good.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Well, we're gonna have to make some small talk while I figure
There's
that
a
out.
song that I am like holding out that falls to me, and I'm pretty sure either Devin or Nick is going to take it.
Really?
Yeah, like I'm pretty certain.
Now I have questions as to what you're seeing that I should be seeing. Okay. You can tell I'm really prepared. Nope.
That's
okay,
why
2011.
Devin.
Okay, that's fine. In Canadian content, I'm going to take the indelible one and only Carly Rae Jepsen.
No, you're
No?
not.
Can't?
It's 2011.
Oh, what song? No. What
2011?
song?
Is it really 2011? Call me maybe.
Did you do?
Yeah.
It's 2011. Yeah. Me and Nick have
Ah,
already had this conversation.
well, that's
She's got
what,
other
that's what
songs you can
happens.
pick. But what's her
Yeah.
other
Do I
songs?
really care? Do I really know? Okay.
She had that song with, what was it, Owl City?
That's exactly where I want to go.
Yeah. Is that Cake by the Ocean that she did?
You know what? There.
No, she didn't do Cake by the Ocean.
No, okay. Who am I thinking of that's in that?
DNCE, Jonas Brothers.
Okay, I know what I'll do. I'm gonna go electronic, and I'm gonna take "Feel So Close" by Calvin Harris.
Yeah, nice.
Nice. Good song.
There we
Yeah,
go.
that was up there.
That was gonna be my second pick, but Adele screwed me.
Yeah, Adele, also 2011. The Curse of the Year Before.
Oh, the one that you were thinking about was the track that she had with Owl City.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was a good time. That one was actually
That's
Yeah.
the one. Why don't I think of a Cake by the Ocean?
Yeah.
Okay, Nicholas.
You know I gotta go with Tay Tay, right? You know I gotta go with Taylor Swift. You know I gotta go with Trouble as my number one pick.
It's okay. It's not the one I was worried about.
I'm gonna go with that
He's
under.
gonna-
I'm gonna put that under pop.
Nice. All right, that one hurts.
That's
but at least
isn't it?
What do
I
you
did
mean?
get my number one pick on the board, but that's a great Tay-Tay right there. Damn, that's a good one. With the first pick in R&B, I take Frank Ocean, Pyramids.
Damn it.
That's
Damn
what I
it.
thought you were going to take. That's what I thought you were going to take.
There's better songs, but that's a top 5 Frank Ocean song.
Yeah. And then I'm going to go into pop, and I'm going to take Swizzy, and I'm taking Never Getting Back Together by Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
I'm surprised those weren't 1-2, to be honest. I mean,
Well, I was going to be, and then someone had to take Trouble off the board.
That was an accident.
There's still lots of Taylor to go, though. Don't worry.
They're just gearing up for the 7K pod. Don't worry with my Taylor Swift takes.
Yeah. All right, Nick, you're back.
Okay, so all right. Let's go with I'm gonna go with oh man, it's gonna bite me in the ass. Okay. I'm gonna go with CanCon. I'm gonna go with Bieber Boyfriend.
Damn it.
There's a little bit of CanCon on here, but it gets real thin real fast.
Mhm.
That's a fact.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take that one off the board because that's a tough category.
Yeah, that's I thought that one felt like it was an earlier Boyfriend, but it's on there. And you know what? 12 years later, still a banger.
Still a banger.
Yeah. So that means that Dev, you're back on the board.
You know what's kind of interesting about this year as I'm looking through like the top 100 and various other lists, year-end stuff. I don't know when this exactly happened, but the top 100, although it's represented by many different genres, they're all glossed over with like the big label pop sheen. Where
Oh yeah.
like I'm looking at LMFAO next to Katy Perry, next to Flo Rida, next to Maroon 5, and they're all so vastly different from each other. But in my brain and on this, what I'm looking at this list, like it is just all lumped together because it's basically at the start of diversified pop music in the best way possible.
Yeah.
I'm not putting down any of these artists or any of these songs, but gone are the days where it's just 100 songs of power ballads or what have you. So it's just really interesting. Oh, yes. Okay. I'm going to jump on the train because you guys are on the train.
Ooh.
And I'm doing it, man. I'm doing it.
There's room. Don't worry. There's room.
There's room for us all on the Taylor Swift train. And female vocalists, we are never ever getting back together.
I just did that.
No, did you really?
Yeah.
I thought you did another one. Okay, so you had Trouble and what? I'm not paying attention.
Never getting back together.
Oh, F me. Jeez. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I got.
There is another one. There is another one.
Oh, okay. Well.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to search.
It's a pretty. It's a pretty big one. It's a pretty big one.
Yeah, but I don't really. That's the only Taylor Swift song I'd actually probably sing along to is that one. So I'm not gonna take.
I mean, the other one's a banger too. The other one's a banger to sing along with. I mean, they're all are.
I thought you picked something else. I apologize. My mistake.
This is why you do some research.
I didn't do any research. I'm a little busy lately. So,
excuses.
Yeah, it is an excuse. Absolutely, it is. Jeez, I just want to skip. I just want to go last for everything. Oh,
you should do a clock, and if you don't pick within 2 minutes, you forfeit your pick.
That would be amazing, actually.
I'm gonna do that right now. You get 2 minutes.
Okay.
Katie.
No, I got one. Canadian Content, Oblivion by Grimes.
Nice
The peak.
I
the
didn't know Grimes was
also
Canadian.
Yeah, she's from Montreal.
I didn't. Yeah. Senator, you got back to back.
All right. Just because I can't disrespect what music I listen to the most, so I am going with R&B, and I am choosing Miguel's Adorn.
Ooh, nice.
And then in pop, I am going with Mr. Frank Ocean, Thinking About You.
Damn it. I guess I can't have them all.
So let me ask you guys. That album's good, right? Like you guys all love the Frank Ocean album. Is it a masterpiece?
Channel Orange?
Pretty close.
Yeah.
Right?
Am I?
Yeah.
Yes, it is a masterpiece.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because everybody I talk to loves that album, and I listened to it. I was like, it was fine.
That and Blonde are both.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's not like he's got a large sample size.
Yeah. I mean, Blonde, maybe. It's. I mean, I like Blonde more than most people do, but Channel Orange definitely is.
Okay.
I appreciate the hot take, Nick.
No, I don't think it's a hot take. I think just what happened is like he did not necessarily capitalize on his popularity after this, and
because he didn't care.
Nostalgia Ultra came out.
Yeah,
he then made us sit on our asses for however many years, 6 years, until Blonde came out, and then Blonde basically blew the pants off of anything we ever expected. Like it surpassed the hype, which then made this first album almost irrelevant. Second album almost irrelevant. People forgot Channel Orange existed.
You didn't even know that Blonde was going to be a thing. He did that whole like warehouse video beforehand.
Well, that is a thing. That's a visual album. That's still counts towards his discography.
Yeah. Do you have so Senator went with Miguel and Frank. So that means Dev, you're back on the board, and I'm setting a timer.
Okay. Well, Super Rich Kids. Does that count? It's on the album which came out in 2012, even though the single came out in 2013.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
on
yeah,
the
that's
album.
good.
Yeah.
The album. It's the album.
Okay, I'm
Which
putting
category is that in?
That's got to be. Is it an R&B song or is it a hip hop song? Kind of
Hmm.
both. I don't know. Sen, what do
Yeah.
you tell me? What you think?
It kind of blends into both. It's the mixture of both. So it's
Do I
whichever
get
one.
to choose then?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm doing R&B, and I'm gonna save hip hop rap for something else.
Cool. All right, Nick, you're back on the board. Are you gonna poach more from me?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I have no idea. I'm gonna go with my R&B category, and I'm going with Ms. Rihanna. I'm going with Diamonds.
Nice, banger, great song. Just listened to that today. Realized how damn good it is again.
That album was wholly underrated.
Speaking of someone that hasn't put an album out forever,
She doesn't need to. After
no.
anti, you don't need to.
That album was so good.
Yeah.
All right, that means I get back-to-back picks here. Okay, well, first I got to take Canadian content. We're going to go back with Rihanna in a way, but Rihanna and Drake, Take Care.
Was that 2012?
January 2012.
You sure? I thought I looked that one up because it's on his album Take Care, no?
Came out January 2012.
His album?
The single did.
But the
Had
album?
it on there.
When does the
January
album come out?
2012.
But the album?
The
When I
album.
looked up the single, it said January 2012.
We are
I
so
looked up the album and the album
the
said
single was
2011.
the single was released 2012, but the album was released 2011.
Okay, fine. Then I won't take that. Then okay, well, I figured that out. Let's go to electronic.
Maybe you should have done your research.
Maybe. I'll go to electronic, which is the best electronic song available. I'm going with Gundam Style. Hell yeah.
All right.
Okay.
I hate this damn category.
First of all, it's Gangnam Style, not Gundam Style.
Gangnam Style.
But
I hate this category, the electronic category. It's my least favorite.
There's so much this year. This is where electronic is really poppy.
Yeah, but I never vibe
banger.
with any of that music. It's not for me. And then we'll go in female vocalist, and we'll go with the best female vocalist of the last 20 years, Taylor Swift with 22. So another T Swift off the board for y'all.
All right.
Yeah. And now I got to figure this Canadian content out. Nick.
I don't know if I'm having internet issues.
No, we seem
You look
fine.
good to me.
You're coming through clear.
Am
Yeah,
I?
coming through clear.
Because you guys
Yeah.
aren't.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I don't know what Josh's last pick was.
It was Taylor
I
Swift.
picked Taylor
22.
Swift 22.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So you can hear me. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna
Normally,
go
I'm the
with-
one that has the bad internet. So
I'm in a hotel, so I have no idea what this internet
Yeah.
looks like.
you're coming in crystal clear for us.
Okay, cool. Okay. Let's do. There's a lot in hip hop. Maybe I'll do an electronic too, since we're on the topic. I'm gonna do. Let me get the full
Don't
name
do
of
it.
the song here.
Don't do it.
Yeah. You know I'm gonna do it. No, I have no idea if you think that. I don't know. I'm gonna go with the Swedish House Mafia. Don't You Worry, Child.
Okay, that's a good song.
Yeah, that was a big EDM song. That was good.
I actually do like that song. So maybe you're right there. Maybe there was some good songs from that genre.
But what had
Kev?
happened with electronic music suddenly becomes like genreless in the
Yeah.
2010s because everyone can make it in their bedrooms or basements or whatever. And so now we get less techno per se and more of just producers, DJs making stuff for everybody.
Pretty much.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to try to rectify my earlier blunder with a huge banger. This is where I thought you were going to go, Nick. This, for some, this might be the beginning of the Brat era, which is going to be my trend. which is just very female empowered pop, pop electronic stuff. I'm gonna go I Love It by Icona Pop,
Ooh,
which has
good
a single.
song.
Yeah, thank you. As a single, came out in May.
Good song.
Yeah, hey, thank you.
That's a great song. Yeah.
So surprised
love
that
it.
it came out this year.
So what I'll say is that you took the pick that I was gonna just do, but that's okay because I am just gonna go straight to my wild, and for both picks. So my first wild, Dreams and Nightmares, Meek Mill,
Yep.
Damn it.
and my second wild is Fucking Problems, ASAP Rocky, Drake, and Kendrick Lamar.
That was 2012, hey?
Man. Yeah. Well, there goes a bunch off my list.
Very good. Very good.
So Dev.
Okay, I wasn't
Start
going to
the-
go in that.
start
I
the
wasn't
timer.
going. Yeah, I wasn't going in that direction. But those, I mean, hey, Drake and Kendrick together. I thought they hated each other. Just kidding. Yeah, right. Oh man, this one is just like staring me right in the eye. But I know if I picked it, you guys would just laugh at me. So I'm gonna say no to that one.
What is it? Just whisper it to us.
It would have been Flo Rida,
Yeah, baby. Do it.
who's putting his name on a friggin' football stadium. Or is
Hell
that
yeah.
Pitbull?
That's Pitbull.
Pitbull.
can't tell them
FIU.
apart. Honestly, I can't pull them apart.
You can't tell what the parts. I just want.
Flo Rida,
just
Flo
want-
Rida,
just want to make-
Flo Rida, and Pitbull.
Okay.
Florida is 6'5". Pitbull's 5'2.5".
I'm not talking about their looks. I'm talking about if their
Oh.
songs on the radio. Like, I would just
Just the way how you said that, I just had to make sure.
no.
Make sure I understood exactly what you were saying.
I appreciate you. Oh God, I'm just trying to
Nick.
find
I
2012.
mean, they both wear sunglasses, so I don't know.
One is Mr. Worldwide.
And one is
okay.
Florida.
Okay, stop laughing at me.
Florida.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, in rap, I'm going to pick "Starships" by Nicki Minaj.
Oh, come on.
Whoa. That came out in 2012?
Yeah.
It did, yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Man, that was literally going to be my next pick.
Hmm.
And now I got to rethink things.
Start the timer.
Started. Boom.
Oh, man, that's not good. Okay, hold on.
In case people are wondering, there is a timer, 24
it.
style.
So, all right, here we go. So that was going to be part of my emerging trend, actually, was
Rap music.
rap, pop,
Oh yeah.
EDM, like that whole kind of thing. And that was going to be it. I was going to do Starships. Let's check out the date on this song. Got to get my research on. Okay. Did this come out in 2012? The single was released in 2013, album 2012. I'm going with Pitbull and Kesha Timber.
Oh! The NBA playoff classic.
There it is.
Playoffs.
There it is.
Oh, the best.
Yeah, but this song, every girl in the club danced to this song.
Oh
you,
my
you
God,
just
every
had to
dude in
be.
the club,
You had
this
to
is
be a
good.
part of that. Holy.
Man, doing broadcasting games from like 2012 to 2014, this was on like every basketball playlist.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's a great pick. All right, I'm going to go with picks that no one's going to pick right here, but they're just nice categories to fill up right now. We're going to go to Canadian content, and we're going to go with Serena Ryder, Stompa.
Stompa.
Yeah, stomping your feet.
Oh yeah, wow!
Yeah,
I forgot about
yeah.
that song. Holy moly!
Yeah,
I think I
like
forgot
you
all
said,
about that song.
Canadian content is a little thin this year.
a little bit.
Yeah, after you took the Beebs. For rock, there is so much in rock. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna go with Arctic Monkeys. Are You Mine?
I respect it. I grew to like that album, even though I didn't like it at first.
So this is interesting. This came out this year, and the album came out the next year. So it's one of the few times that you have the single came out way before the album even came out that we've had, because we normally have it just with the album coming out, but this one single came out before the album came out. It's a very good rock year. It's a very good rock year.
Well, this
That
is probably peak indie, where, and I mean that in the literal sense, where within the next few years, it just the definitions of indie really blur, and then the idea of rock bands kind of die off.
Disappears.
Yep.
All right, Nick.
Oh yeah. Let's do there's just not a whole lot left, hey? We're humming through this episode.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go with my rock. I'm gonna go with Fun. We Are Young.
Now, was that 2012 or 2011?
That was 2011. I had that on my list.
I thought so. I thought it was
Really?
2011. Yeah.
Man, my research no good. I gotta punch my research team. Okay, well, let's go with hip hop then. I'll do Kendrick Lamar's Swimming Pools.
For sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
yeah.
Just a classic.
Darn it.
Yep.
I got two, so I'm gonna go with my trend, and this is part of the trend of releasing music weekly.
Hold on. Did you skip me?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry, my bad.
That was good.
I've the timer.
I should have. You know what I should have done. I should have like let you go on and on.
Let me go. Yeah.
I should have let you pick a song, and then I should have called you and then taken that song.
Yeah, there you go. I'll say I would have just helped you out. Well, you're a good man, so you didn't do that.
No, that's okay. I want to see you succeed in this competition.
Appreciate that.
Shit. I'll just stick with what I know, I guess. And in female vocalist, because this counts, I'm gonna pick "I Need Your Love" by Calvin Harris, featuring Ellie Goulding.
Nice.
I swear, every time I'm gonna choose a song, you decide to take it, but that's okay because that wasn't what I was gonna do for trend. My trend was for songs that when artists or groups decide that they wanted to release music weekly, and so my trend is going to be Kanye West "Mercy."
The hip hop is drying up.
Yep.
And then for my rock, I'm going to go with Fun, and it's going to be "Some Nights."
Oh man.
Is that 2012 then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Fun was big.
Yeah.
They were big. Senator's killing it.
Well, blame Devin.
Yeah. Will.
What did I do?
Everything.
If you didn't keep taking my picks, then I had to change up my picks. You know, they could have taken it before I chose them.
All right. Well, Devin's back. Will he take more picks from Senator?
Oh God, I wasn't even prepared for the last one, let alone this one. I can't believe you picked Gangnam Style.
Yep.
Also unironically.
Man, that song was everywhere.
It's with the straight face that he chose it, which made it.
Hell yeah.
You were very confident, and I love it. God. I'm like running out of steam here. That's okay. I'll figure something out real soon.
Tick, tick, tick.
What's the worst thing that's going to happen to me?
You forfeit your pick.
Whoa.
Or we pick for you. I like that
That
more.
you actually would probably help me out a lot by doing so.
No, but we want to pick anything good.
No.
Right now, if you don't pick, you get Philip Phillips home.
I don't know what that is.
That's
Sounds
your song
amazing.
if you don't go.
Okay, perfect. Oh God, I got to scroll through like 50 songs and on Rolling Stone. Not even close.
What category?
This is great.
I got
radio.
pop. I got pop. I
Like
got
podcasting.
pop rock, and I got a couple wild cards left. But this, like the weird, Google's like indexing all this really weird. Like it didn't do that with other years. So you know what? You can skip me. That's fine.
Oh man.
Okay. Well, Devin, come back. You get double pick next time you go then.
Yes.
Okay. Nick.
Okay.
What are we doing, Nick?
I am going with my female vocalist,
Uh-huh.
and I am going with Lana Del Rey, and I'm going with Summertime Sadness.
That was the
Oh, I saw that. That's a good pick.
That is a great song.
that is a great song. Okay. I'm gonna go to Wild Card. And I'm gonna go first off with Imagine Dragons Radioactive.
Good pick.
Yes, sir.
Good pick.
And then I'm going to go with Wild Card, and I'm going to go with Muse. And this was tough. This was tough. But I went with Panic Station by Muse.
Yeah, okay.
And toss up between two Muse songs at this point, but I went with Panic Station.
That's a good pick.
Yeah. So those are my two wild cards.
Yeah, that was very good. Okay.
Like I said, this year was a lot of like alt rock for me in my college years.
Yeah. Oh,
All right.
This is getting this is getting dirty. Okay. To follow up my Lana Del Rey pick, I'm going to pick a Lana Del Rey sampled song, and I'm going with Schoolboy Q and
Oh my
A$AP
God.
Rocky, Hands on the Wheel.
Good pick.
As one of my wild cards.
You did a much better job of the research of that than I did.
That is a really good pick.
That is a very good pick. I got 2 picks left. I think this is the latest I've ever picked hip hop ever. Dev, you got back-to-back picks. Please tell me you're ready.
Yeah, I'm pretty ready. Okay, so in rock, I'm going to take a fledgling Mac DeMarco Ode to Viceroy, a song about his favorite cigarette brand. And then in pop, wild card, I'm going to take Elephant by Tame Impala.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, I looked at that one too. That's a good song.
Very, very solid. Very solid album.
You see that in a lot of movies use that.
Ooh,
a lot of movies
that
use
was like
that song.
that was like that random Kasabian song that they played in the early 2000s in every club scene in like every British movie ever.
Yep.
Okay, I got a question for you guys. And depending on what your answer is will be if I choose it or not. If there's an original song, but then they made an electronic version of that song that came out during the year, does that count?
Yeah, I'd say brand new. I'm allowing it.
What song?
Yeah, okay, can we have an idea?
All right. So for electronic, I'm gonna go with somebody that I used to know, but the Tiesto remix.
Not the original.
I don't. Have I heard
The original
Tiesto
came out
remix?
2011.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but the Tiesto remix came out 2012. If not, I have a backup. It's totally up to what you guys decide.
I think in the essence of, because hear me out for a second. I think in the essence of the song, somebody that we used to know, we would obviously all pick it if it came out 6 months later in 2012. So why would we let you pick essentially the song that we would all pick in 2012 because it's a remix? Because we could all find remixes 6 months after a big song and probably take them going forward, right?
Okay, sounds good. So for my electronic, it's going to be "Pound the Alarm," Nicki Minaj.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to go female vocalist, and I'm going to go "Stay," Rihanna.
Nice.
Damn. Nice.
Yes.
Like it. I like it. All right, Dev. What do you got left? Senator, are you done?
I got one more.
What do you got left?
I got Canadian content.
Okay.
I have a pop and a wild left. So we go down and then come back. Right?
Yeah.
Shit. Okay. I mean, I'll just use a wild card, really. I didn't hold it long enough, but I could have, I think. I mean, I'm so not prepared. This is this is a really hard year because I think
This is so hard.
Upon first glance, you're like, man, there's 100 songs that I can sing the chorus to, and that's both a good and bad thing because a lot of these songs just seem so filler to me. But I mean, if that's not me stalling for time for Josh just to skip me, I don't know what is.
We need the Jeopardy music.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
You're
I
over
totally gave you permission to skip me.
You only get one skip.
Again? Oh my god.
You got to pick.
This is the whole thing.
Oh, I don't.
We end up with nine songs.
Oh, I'm literally just I'm scrolling through artists right now, hoping that an album.
Okay, just go, Nick.
Well.
Just go.
Nick. All right, I'll do. I'm gonna piggyback off that Muse album. I'm gonna go with Supremacy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because that song rules. And that album is actually super underrated. It's a good album. It's Second Law is a very good album.
I was debating between Panic Station, Supremacy, Madness, which is the single, but Supremacy is really good.
Yeah.
The last album, was really a kind of put them into the mainstream, but this one was great.
Yeah, this is a good album.
It was really hard to pick some stuff from there. All right. For my trend, I'm kind of going, this is kind of a pop-up time of kind of folk alternative side of music is really popping off at this point. You got Mumford really going, and you get this and a bunch of other bands. You also have this band, which is the Lumineers with Hey Ho.
Yeah.
So I'll go with that. And then hip hop, I'm going with Rick Rouse. Stay Scheming.
There it is.
Yeah.
Stay Scheming. That French Montana hook.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good jam.
It's great jam. All right, wild card. Here we go. I'm gonna do a metal song that you guys have never heard of, but it fucking kicks ass.
I can't wait to hear it.
It's a band out of Australia called Parkway Drive, and it's a song called Wild Eyes.
Nice. Love it.
That means
is that your last pick?
Yeah, I'm done.
Means Dev has two.
Dev's got two.
God, pressure. I'm so not ready.
Should we just Senator go and then Devin, you're finishing it off, I guess.
Perfect.
All right. For my last pick, it's Canadian content, and it is Justin Bieber, As Long As You Love Me.
Nice.
Ooh, okay, there you go. That's a good jam too. That Bieber album's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
That Believe album, and then the Journals album the next year. That was probably his two best albums of his.
How much Bieber do you think you play in a given night still, Senator?
Not that much, to tell you the truth, but like the Bieber that I like is like Journals Bieber. To me, was like the best Bieber that when it came out. Like, but I'm not the biggest fan of like his super like up tempo stuff. Like I didn't like Beauty and Beast. I didn't like those ones there, but yeah, no, like for some reason Baby still rings off everywhere.
Oh my god!
At this point, and I'm like, I thought that song would have like died out maybe like 8 years after it came out, but like I can still play it now when people are like singing and dancing to the whole part, and they get mad if I cut off the Luda part. So yeah.
All right, Dev, we've given you all the time we can.
Yeah, no kidding. Okay, so in Wild, I'm going to take this great Australian band I know to kind of piggyback off of Nick. It's a group called DZ Death Rays. It's a song called No Sleep. Yeah, they're a good song. They're a fun little, they're a fun little pop punk kind of outfit, I suppose. Cool. I got pop left, and I'm willing to have a group pick.
Group pick. Go with the Owl City and Carly Rae Jepsen song then.
I don't even know if I know it. That's the problem.
It's actually
I probably do. I probably do.
It is a good song.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if that's
it's always a good time. Something like that.
Sounds like a good time.
I'll never sing again. I'll never sing again.
Gosh, I was gonna say
that was awesome.
I was gonna say if there is a switch that would have flipped my memory to that song, you did not flip it.
I definitely did not.
I am more confused about that song now than before you sang.
This is why I get paid to talk and not to sing.
Nick, what do you got? You got a pop song that stands out that you didn't pick that you wish you did?
Yeah, Flow Rider, the Whistle song.
True.
We also got Kelly Clarkson, Stronger.
That's the one I was kind of leaning towards, like when I was on mute when Senator was talking. That's gonna be my last resort, I suppose. Yeah. So.
7th on the 2012 Hot 100.
I was gonna give you one. I'll give you the one that I did not choose.
Yeah, please.
And that is Usher Climax, because that Usher song went crazy back then.
Did.
Well, that's an option.
You also got Katy Perry, Wide Awake.
Nah, I'm a Teenage Dream like Katy Perry fan, so that ship has sailed.
Yeah.
No.
I'm surprised no Katy Perry got taken.
I think
a lot of the songs were like 2011.
2011. That was a big album in 2011. Fireworks and E.T. and all that stuff.
Right. Okay, Dad, what are you landing on?
Kelly Clarkson.
Rack City.
Kelly Clarkson. Okay.
I thought about it.
Okay. Senator, what's your list?
All right, my list is for rock, fun some nights. Pop, it's Frank Ocean, Thinking About You. Electronic is Nicki Minaj, Pound the Alarm. R&B, Adorn Miguel. Hip hop is Kendrick Lamar, Money Trees. Trend is Kanye West, Mercy. Female vocalist, Rihanna, Stay. Canadian content, Justin Bieber, As Long As You Love Me. And my wild cards are Meek Mill, Dreams and Nightmare, and ASAP Rocky, Drake, and Kendrick Lamar, Fucking Problems.
Yeah.
It's a good list. Dev, your list.
Mine is certainly not as cohesive as Senator's is. Holy shit. Mac DeMarco, Ode to Viceroy, Kelly Clarkson, Stronger. Calvin Harris, not the first one, Feel So Close. Frank Ocean, Super Rich Kids. Nicki Minaj, Starships, Icona Pop, I Love It. Calvin Harris featuring Ellie Goulding, I Need Your Love. Grimes, Oblivion. Tame Impala, Elephant. DZ Death Rays, No Sleep. Wow, this is such a weird. It's like
I
two
love
sides
it.
of a coin. Holy shit.
I love it. And Nick?
All right, so rock. I got Muse, Supremacy, pop, Taylor Swift. I Knew You Were Trouble. Electronic, Swedish House Mafia. Don't You Worry, Child. R&B, Rihanna, Diamonds. Hip hop, Kendrick Lamar, Swimming Pools. Trend, Pitbull and Kesha, Timber. Female, Lana Del Rey, Summertime Sadness. Canadian content, Justin Bieber, Boyfriend. Wild Cards, Schoolboy Q, Hands on the Wheel, and Parkway Drive, Wild Eyes.
Damn. That's a good one. Nick and Senator right now, I think, are to win it this time. I went with Rock, Are You Mine? By the Arctic Monkeys. And then I went with Taylor Swift, Never Getting Back Together. Then I went with Psy, Gundam Style for electronic. Then for R&B, I went with Frank Ocean for Pyramids. For hip hop, I went with Rick Ross, Stay Scheming. For trend, I did Lumineers, Hey Ho. For female vocalist, I did Taylor Swift, 22. For Canadian content, Serena Ryder, Stompa. And for wildcard, Imagine Dragons, Radioactive, and Muse, Panic Station. We can do the names.
Oh, they're coming.
Okay, Senator.
Tell me,
name.
Dev, you got something with Elon or Space Force or something with your Grimes pick. Come on, man.
I want to go last on this one because I need to think about the name. I never remember
Okay.
that. Yeah, that
Nick,
name.
you go.
Guess I'm listening to Frank Ocean tonight.
Is that what it's called?
That's
Yeah.
so clever.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
It's a little emotional, a little heartfelt. I like it.
Mine is Fatacular, Late Registration, Newsroom.
Oh, I like that one.
Yeah.
What Fatacular is this? Like 20?
If we're going by like all the way back to like
Yeah.
the 90s
What-
and the
What this would be?
2000s.
What would it be?
Well, we had 8 original Fataculars. We stopped at 8 for Kobe, and we brought it out of retirement for this. So now I think we're at 12 or 13.
I
Amazing.
appreciate
The
it.
legend lives on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Sen, do you have a name?
Yeah, I am going to go with Now with the exclamation mark at the end. Good music.
Nice.
Love it. That Fatacular is going to turn into the Now series pretty quick.
But Sen, when you
then-
have good music, you got to have like the little G, the big O.
No, it's going to be like good music, like the GOOD, like how Kanye had it for his
Okay.
label.
Yep.
Yeah,
I was thinking Good Kid, Mad City. Okay, different. I like it.
I've
And-
kind of added that in for the Mercy for the EA pick.
Yeah.
So
And then, Dev, what's your name?
Where the fuck is Flow Rider?
exactly.
Right?
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. The one song that never popped up, but I just did some research on it, which I'm very shocked that I didn't remember about, was this 2012 was the second One Direction album.
Yeah.
So Kiss You, that song there, that one I remember playing it all the time.
Wow.
Not me playing it, but when I was doing
Yeah.
doing like the DJing at not for profits, like the kids and stuff always wanted to hear One Direction at that time. Like,
All right. So Nick picked a music year. I picked a music year. Let's go with Senator.
I picked a music here.
Oh, you did pick a year. It's right. So Dev.
If this is going to be anything like me picking songs, we're in for a terrible, terrible time.
Put him on the clock.
Well, let's talk out loud for 10 seconds. We just did some 2012s. We did like 99, 98, right? Mid 2000s.
We did the 2000s.
We've
Time
done
to
it
go back,
80s.
baby.
We did it 85.
I don't think it's like, 60s and 70s has to be too much of a
No,
stretch. to do
that
an
I would
actual-
almost do a best of the
the best of-
70s.
Yeah, you can't do.
Yeah. So if you want to do a best of the 70s, I'm down.
Have we done? Let's do 93.
Oh,
anything good in 93?
my God.
I think some good
No.
stuff happens.
We did 94. Right? Yeah, we did 94. I don't think we did 93. What's 90?
Doggy
Three.
style.
Mm.
Doggy style. That's my pick for everything.
I think
I will
this is
just
a
pick
good
the
year because we
entire
get.
doggy style
Whoop,
album.
there it is. We got Whoop, there it is. We got Janet Jackson. We got Dr. Dre. We got We got Jodeci. We
Do
got
we get?
Billy
Do we get
Joel.
Nirvana?
No, that's 94.
Should, you know, is it? You should have
No.
got
No.
You
No, I'm just.
you have Nirvana. You have Nirvana.
You're gonna have some
Um,
Bleach or some In Utero or something.
Blur.
You have In Utero at that point, and then
Got
that's when
TLC
that
this
album
year.
came out.
You've got a lot of grunge. You're gonna have some Pearl Jam in there. You're gonna have some Chains in there.
So looking off of this list here for like the top 15, you have Tupac, you have Tony Tone,
Mm.
you have Pearl Jam, you have Nirvana,
Oh,
you
it's
have
the New Jack era.
Ultramagnetic
Cube.
MCs, you
got
have
Cube.
Cube, you have Heavenly, you have Sting, you have Stereolab, Orbital.
Oh, you got Bjork debut.
Yeah, you got Paul Westberg, you got the Alcoholics.
Is it too close to 94, which you've already done? Do you want to do like 91 or something?
No, we're good.
Want to do 93? Okay.
You got
Okay, there we go.
Ice-T,
1993.
and you got the
1990.
Ghetto Boys. So
And you've
nice.
got Wu Tang. 36
Wait.
Chambers.
Yeah.
That's 93?
And Marauders. Midnight
boy.
Marauders. Oh my God.
Okay.
Okay. 93. It's going down eventually.
For sure.
So until then, for Senator, for Nick, Devin, and myself, thanks everyone for listening. Till next time, cheers and enjoy the day, people.